Okay, so here I am in Class A. I'm going to go, please make sure that in the tools up there that your pop-up blocker is turned off. So go to test delivery. I go to my tests. I am going to first do, I'm going to do the French pre-test, which is right here. Wait, where is it? I'm sorry, right there. And I'm going to do the French 1 post-test. So let me start with the pre-test first. I'm going to go over here to where it says select the next step. I'm going to view view results by student. Okay, so all the students come up, and notice this is, these have 2 kids coming from the middle school in this class. So I'm going to go test teacher. Okay, and now when I do this, go over to print export, MS Excel. Okay, and this is the screen you're hoping to see. If it says processing, please wait, and it just keeps sitting there and going and going and going, and you want to scream, don't scream. Just minimize up at the top of that screen, and this one should be behind it, and then you can open it. So you're going to open this. Okay, so right now this will be your results, but right now I got to scroll down because she has 2 kids from the middle school here. Okay, so here's what you're supposed to see. You're supposed to see all your classes like this. Here's 1 hour. There's another hour. Okay, there's 2 hours we're going to do. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this information right here, only up to where it says points, just their name to the points, and copy that. And remember what you got to pay attention to how much this test is out of, because that's important later. So I'm going to right click it and I'm going to copy it, and it should like go squiggly. You see the lights on. Okay, so now I'm going to make myself a new one. Okay, blank workbook, create, and I'm just going to paste it right here, and you're going to get this black and red thing. All you have to do is right click it, go to where it says Format Cells, click up where it says Fill, and click on No Color. And then hit OK, and it'll clear up. Okay, so then I just want to see the names and the scores, so I'm going to delete this whole section. So now make sure you right click and hit delete, not cut. Cut doesn't work. I don't know why, but it doesn't. So you're going to hit delete, and there you go. So now I have my names and my pre-test scores. I'm going to go do that for that other class as well. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, I went too far back. Hang on. I'll just go back to this Excel sheet. I'll scroll down. Here I'm going to do the names to the points again. And I'm going to copy this. Oops, sorry, my finger got in the way. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to go back to that new one that I made. It's called Book 1. And I'm going to put the next class below. Okay, remember what to do here. You got to right click, hit Format Cells, hit No Color, and OK. And once again, I like to delete all this extra stuff, so I just have the names and the points. Hit delete, and I just have the names and the points of the pretest. Okay, now I got to go do the same thing for the other test. So let me go back to that screen. So just save on to this. Let me see if this worked. No, it didn't. Okay, I'm going to go back to my dashboard. Okay, I'm just going to do the whole thing again this time. I'm going to pick the other test. I first did the pre-test, now I'm going to do the post-test. So here's the post-test, and I'm going to do view results by student. I'm going to page break by test teacher. I'm going to hit MS Excel. I'm going to open this. Okay, and I'm going to do the exact same thing. Now I'm going to take the names to the points, I'm going to copy it. You right click it and copy. I'm going to go back to book 1 and I'm going to try to line up these names. So let's see. I'm going to put it right here. All right. Once again, right click, format cells, no color. Okay. And now I'm going to take out these extra cells with delete. Okay, so as you can see, I don't have them even. So what you're going to have to do, if you can see, like one list is longer than the other. So I'm going to go through here and I'm going to try to line up the names. For example, this one right here, I'm going to have to add something. I'm going to insert right there, and it's going to shift the cells down. And now my names are up, they're lined up again. And then I'm going to keep going, and okay, there's a mess up here. There's somebody missing here, so I'm going to insert, and now my names are lined up again, and my names are good. Okay, so I'll just do this one class first. So now, right now, this is one class. I have the names, I have the pre-test, and I have the post-test. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the calculator, and I kept it on here somewhere. I just kept on here. I kept on my administrator's email. Okay, so here it is. When it pops up like this, if you look down here, there's 2 tabs. Okay, make sure you're clicking on the Proficiency and Growth tab. So right here, you're going to insert the number of students. Oh, which I forgot to check. I'll put that in a minute. And there are 50 items on the I'm sorry, I have to enable editing. Sorry about that. You may not have to do that. It's my home computer, but you may have to do it. I'm not sure. So there are 50 items on the pre-assessment, 50 items on the post-assessment. And so I'm just going to minimize this for a moment. I'm going to copy my names. And oh, when you copy the names, only copy row A. Oops, sorry. Copy row A only. Do you see what I'm doing here? It doesn't cover all the names. It's just A. So I'm going to copy this. And I'm going to go back to my Excel sheet there. Proficiency and Growth Calculator. Where is it? Okay. And I'm going to paste the names here, right here. Okay. And that should light up. Okay, so now I have my names in. Now I'm going to go back to my, oops, I'm going to go back to my book 1, and now I'm going to copy the pre-test scores. Come on. No, it didn't work. Hang on a second. Copy, okay, and go back to my proficiency graph, and I'm going to insert my pre-test scores, paste, there they go. So now it's going to show my proficiency level for the pre-test. The percentage will pop up, and the ones in red are your lower 30, and the ones in green are your upper 30. Okay, well, once I put in the number of students, it will. Hang on, you'll see in a minute. And then I'm going to go back and get those post-test scores. I'm going to right-click that, copy it, and go back to the growth calculator. I'm going to paste it, and there we go. And hang on, I just need to check one more time how many students there were. Let me see. Looks like 8 to 23. Because there's a couple missing here. So it looks like 21 students. So I'm going to go put that in here, 21 students, and enter that. And so if you look over here, it's going to tell you that your proficiency goal was met. And then when you look, keep scrolling down. Right. Okay. Hang on, let me make this bigger. And now if I go to the achievement gap, this should be all filled in too. And it'll tell me down here my achievement gap change. which frankly I don't know what all that means yet, but it tells you your proficiency gap change. So that's how this works. And then you can go back and do that for the other classes. I hope that helped. I'm going to just do the other class without talking so you can just kind of follow. Well, maybe I'll talk a little so you can follow it one more time. So now I'm going to go down and do that with this one. Remember, here's her second hour. Oh yeah, by the way, save the other calculator as your first hour. Okay, so here was the second hour. Here were the names. Here were the pre-test. So now I'm going to go to, I think it was this one right here. Yeah, those are post-test scores. I'm going to scroll down here. I might need to enable editing again, sorry. I don't know what all that's about. Okay. All right, here, where is the beginning? There we go. So I'm going to copy their scores. Okay, I'm going to right-click, copy. I'm going to go back to book 1 and paste it right here. I'm going to hit the format cells, take out the color. I'm going to put, this is just me, I like to see the things right next to each other. And I'm going to delete those cells. Okay, so now here's second hour, and I have the names, the pre-test, the post-test. So I want to make sure they're in order, which they are not. I need to, actually it looks like I can just delete this column, this one right here. Delete, okay. And they look like they're in line. If you see what I'm saying, I'm just making sure the kids are lined up. And they are. The kids are lined up. So now I can copy this column. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to go back to my calculator now. No, wait. Well, now I can go to my calculator. So now I'm going to make a new calculator for the second hour. Go here. I don't know. You probably have a better way to save the calculator, but I don't. Okay. So I already had the post results, so I'm going to paste those. No, okay, never mind. Sorry. I didn't have them copied. I thought I did. Okay, so back to book 1. I'm going to paste the names. Remember, only column A. Shoot, sorry. Okay. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to, no, that's the other one. I'm going to paste their names. Oh, remember, it's going to pop up on achievement gap change. You need to click it to proficiency and growth. So I'm going to, how come it's not letting me paste? Can I copy? Oh, I got to enable editing again. That's my problem. Keep forgetting that. Don't forget to enable editing. It's still not letting me do it. Hang on. Got the names, copy. Enable editing. There we go. Now it's letting me paste. Okay, there are the names. Sorry about that. Book 1. Here are the pre-test scores. I'm going to copy it. And I'm going to paste those here. And then back to book 1. We're going to copy the post-test scores. And I'm going to paste those here. And oh, I have to put that they were out of 75, both of them. And the number of students is 31. And then everything should work. Okay. So sorry this was poor quality, but hopefully it helped and maybe saved you some time this weekend.